Welcome students to 2D Design. My name is Professor Martin and I'm an art professor at Fayetteville State University in the Department of Performing and Fine Arts, and I'm in the area of visual arts. I wanted to take time to just introduce myself very briefly and also just talk about, I think, some important points as an overview of the course for you. And then certainly you can get started in that welcome module. First, let me just say I look forward to working with everyone. You don't have to be an art student to take this course. 2D Design is our art students' entry-level course where they learn skill sets about elements of art and design and how to create successful designs. The principles that they use, and that is what I'm going to teach you, the basics of that. And this is what they use, these skill sets they use in digital, as painting, anything two-dimensional, commercial art, whatever. And you're going to find in some of these modules, you actually, especially the module on color, you actually already use a lot of these things that we're going to cover, and you're going to learn a lot more. So you don't have to be an art student, but it's an important class for our art majors. So I want to just talk about some of the things that are important in the syllabus. And you should know that the syllabus is probably one of the most important documents, because online classes we're required to be very extensive, and so you will see information about emails, and you'll see on the syllabus my rubrics, and you'll see information how to access if you need help, learner support links, and it's just very comprehensive. So I would say reference that as well. My entire 16 weeks is in the syllabus by week, the activities, and it's also, of course, in each module. So I think it's very organized, but certainly if something goes awry, you can let me know and I'll straighten it out. Say I didn't activate a quiz or something. But one of the other things in our course is creativity. That's going to be very important. And that actually relates back to me not opening a link, because to be creative, you just need to be very flexible. So creativity is going to be important. Flexibility is one of them, as well as, and I'll talk about this at the end of this short little introduction, being open-minded during this course. So the syllabus is very important, and I want to talk about, and as I move to the, in the syllabus you have my grading point system, everything you need to know. The rubrics are there, but they're also in a very important module called the Resource Rubric Module. And as you go into the course, you're in the Welcome module now. The resource module is between this one, the welcome, and the first week module with your assignment. This module is as important as the syllabus. And what that module is, first of all, you can find the rubrics for how I graded your discussion board, your assignment, your self-assessment. Anything that I would be grading you on, you're going to see rubric, how I do that. Each module, so that's a very important module. Now, as you go through the course, modules have different activities and actually different things I'll assess you on. But be aware there are two things that is consistent. You will always be assessed on an assignment, and you will always be assessed on a discussion board. You may not have a quiz in some of these modules. I don't think it's necessary, but the assignment is the byproduct of what you've learned and how you apply it in that module, as well as, for me, the discussion board is important because It's our way of communicating. It helps me. I think it's very important in like an online community that we are communicating, and I'll pose questions and leading questions, and you can, and then we can help each other in that way. So actually, a discussion board is very important for me, especially because I like face-to-face classes, and that's the majority of what I teach. So that discussion board is sort of reminiscent of that for me in working with you in each module. The course outline is, like I said, it's in the syllabus, but it's pretty, it's pretty, as you go through each module, I think it's self-explanatory how that's laid out. And then you go into the module and you can open the overview, and you'll also see an overview of what we're doing and those activities that are required and those that are optional. I think everything is so much is in this welcome module that will answer so many of your questions. I do want to add that there are supplies that you're going to need to purchase, and that's in the syllabus, as well as you're going to need access, obviously, to a laptop or a desktop computer, access to the internet. You're going to need a cell phone to take pictures, and there's one module where I'll show you how to crop, to upload those files for me for your grading. And so at some point you'll probably need a webcam and a microphone for web conferencing as we go through the course. And for me, I just need to be flexible. You need to be flexible. So if we need some Zoom meetings, I'm fine with that. Conferencing, if you need to talk to me privately, I'm fine with that. The question and answer is in each module, but I think that's more for nuts and bolts of maybe a question you have that doesn't really relate to the course so much. That's in the discussion board, and that's what we're talking about, what we're doing, any problems you're having. So that's how the course is laid out. And as I said in the beginning, this course is about 2D design, but it's about creativity. And that's very important for being a successful artist. And I opened the very first module with the assignment and some videos on creativity. So the first thing is to be open-minded. Very, very important. And as I mentioned, certainly being flexible. So I think it's important that you stay flexible, communicate with me, let me know if you're having problems, and be open-minded to everything that we're doing. I'm going to show you ways, some techniques to be very open-minded and flexible in your creativity. So I hope you'll use those. And certainly all of these creative techniques you can apply to other courses or even your personal life, and absolutely, absolutely in your career. So I look forward to working with you, and I hope that you find this course as engaging as I do, being in the arts, and I really look forward to working with you. See you soon.